on something, would I call it document?
And the other side of to be seen as the black sheep of the nation. The Igbos never
Hello.
that coup alone. It was a general thing. So I don't know why Omokri as a person should be coming out to say it's an Igbo coup. I think Igbo, what is his name? Omokri is that is just looking for a reason or looking for a way to be to remain relevant, because since he left Jonathan's government, he has not.
Thank you very much. I think he couldn't hear me, but when you call, please, if you're listening now and you want to call, I know that you call and you may not hear me. You just tell us your name and where you're calling us from and go ahead, but you have 60 seconds, okay? So we can admit as many calls as possible. Hello, good afternoon. All right, that's a drop call, 0700 903 903 903. That's the WhatsApp number that's a number to call. And the WhatsApp number is 081 717 56338. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I am Mr. Anyang calling from Bucknell.
All right, sir, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Hello. Can you hear me?
All right, call back. I've told you, I know that you cannot hear me, which I sincerely apologize for. It's a network situation. I don't know why. But when you call, I can hear you. So just tell us your name and your location, okay? That's all you need. Your name and your location will obviously be able to hear you, all right? So please kindly call back. Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Turn down the volume of your radio. It's very loud, all right? Please.
Hello?
Yes, very good. So go ahead,
Hello?
please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. What I want to call to
Turn down the
Nigerian
volume
people,
of your radio. Turn it down,
what I
please.
want to
Just
know,
turn it down.
I was telling to Nigerian people we should stop complaining now. What is there now? We should focus on 2027 elections. If we cooperate in that 2027 election, we vote the government that we don't like out. Then I think by the grace of God, the Nigeria will be united back as he is. So we should not be complaining too much. Please, I'm begging to Nigerians, we should not focus on 2027 elections. Let's bring back Nigeria to really democracy. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. 0700 903 903 903. That is the number to call. The WhatsApp number is 0817 1756 338. 0817 1756 338. That is the WhatsApp number. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Martyrs. How are you? All right, that's a drop call, 0700 903 903 903. That is a number to call. Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
Yes. Can you turn down your radio? Turn down the volume completely, please. Hello?
This matter.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Chinemere from Agbara. This is my first time calling.
Wow, congratulations. Thank you for calling.
Yes, everybody has known that this Reno Omokri is just trying to cause a lot of problem in Nigeria. And he's seeking for relevance. But he should remember, he's an adult. He has children. He has wife. All that is causing today will later affect him. Today, all the things that he has said throughout the time of this administration, can't he just think about all those things and know that he is causing a lot of problems? The hatred of Igbo people does not going to bring any advantage to Nigerian people. Rather, it is going to divide Nigeria the more. Please, that is what I want to contribute.
Thank you very much.
Remember, this is my first time of calling.
Welcome. Thank you for calling. All right. I sincerely do appreciate that. 0700 903 903 903. I think our internet is back, so let me take your calls. Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Welcome to Martyrs. Hello. Zara Nadi. I'm so sorry. You couldn't join us from the beginning, Abby. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? All right, I think the connection from, I don't know if it's from your end or not, you kindly call back. 0700 903 that's the number to call. And the WhatsApp number is 0817 1756 338. Hello, good afternoon, how are you? All right, we're experiencing drop calls. 0700 903 The WhatsApp number is 0817 1756 338. Hello, good afternoon, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
Welcome to Matters. What's your name, please?
Good afternoon. My name is Peter from Olivia.
Peter. Hello, Peter. All right, Peter, we've lost you there. Kindly call back 0700 903 And the WhatsApp number is 0817 1756 338. That's the WhatsApp number. Good afternoon, Esther Wachuku. Solomon Asika from Mushi. Major General Chukuma Kaduna Nzogu is more a Hausa man than an Igbo man because all his life was in Kaduna. He was born there, school there, also, and speaks fluent Hausa, Fulani than Igbo. But these people, like Reno Omokri, antagonizing the Igbos, and don't forget the one lately he said by Ruben Abati. I wonder why. But that coup wasn't an Igbo coup, but a military coup. All right, thank you very much. 0700 903. Hello, good afternoon, Zaranadi. Welcome back.
Yeah, good afternoon, Esther Wachuku.
Yes, good afternoon. How are you?
How are you, my dear?
I'm fine.
Well, I did not get the listening headlines, just but I only hear when people call it, say Reno Omokri and what they wrote here.
No, so let me explain to you because we have actually gone a long way, and there was a documentary played. We needed to make sure that the facts are real out there. On Armed Forces Remembrance Day, Reno Omokri made a tweet that made it seem like the Igbos committed genocide against the Hausa Fulani, and also insinuated that Major Kaduna Nzogu did that with ethnic tension. And you cannot be tweeting that kind of thing on an Armed Forces Remembrance Day, considering how the polity has been ever since the 2023 elections. Reno Omokri has a large following. For you to put up that kind of information, nobody understands what his agenda is. So we needed to clarify things and go back in time as to what truly happened. I also played an interview by Edmond Obilo with one of the field soldiers who experienced the civil war, who was actually on the front line of the civil war, and he said it was not an Igbo coup. He gave all the experiences that he actually went through at the time. So please go ahead and telling us what your contribution is. Okay. All right, you can send a message then. I don't know if it's your network, but you can do that. Good afternoon, Esther Wachuku. Let me take some of your messages while your calls keep coming. Esther, good afternoon. I know why Igbo people are always on Reno's lips. It's because we don't have mad people like them that will always reply them. But very soon, we'll start giving it back to them. Charles from First Stack. Charles, just ignore any negativity, I beg. That man that says people should not complain is wrong because the hardship is killing people. And also, in 2027, judiciary will still decide Nigerians' fate. Shina from Isala. 0700 903. That's the number. You can also send your WhatsApp messages to 0817 1756 338. All right, 0817 1756 338. John from Ijanike says, what I see about that coup is this. Had it been Michael Okpara, Dennis Osadebe, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Ironsi were killed in that coup, nobody will call it an Igbo coup. We are all human and we have to be suspicious. All right, John from Ichaniki, well done. All right, send your messages 0817 1756 338. That's the WhatsApp number. The number to call is 0700 903. Remember, when you call and possibly you cannot hear me, just go ahead, tell me your name and your location. All right, go ahead, tell me your name and your location, and then continue with whatever it is you want to contribute to the program. 0700 903. All right, John also. Okay, let's take more messages right here. Good afternoon, Ma. I'm Chie Museum from Ijesha Tedo. Concerning the issue you're discussing, I believe it's in preparation of 2027 election just to create division amongst the people. So I'm appealing to Nigerians never to get distracted by such statement. Thank you, ma'am. All right. 0700 903. That is the number to call. 0700 903. I can't see your calls anymore. And the WhatsApp number is 0817 1756 338 0817 1756 338. That's the WhatsApp number. But the call is 0700 903 903 903. That is the number to call.
She want to be.
0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. That is the number to call. I don't know if it's the network, but I can't get more calls. All right, send your WhatsApp messages if the calls are not coming through. I can't get your calls anymore. So obviously the network has decided to do its thing, but we sincerely do apologize for whatever this is. I don't actually understand. It's discomfiting at this point in time. I know a couple of you would want to render us or give us your own perception as to what is going on. So let's try with the WhatsApp. All right, so call the WhatsApp number or send a WhatsApp message. To call is 0817 1756 338, and to send your messages as well is 0817 1756 338. For now the calls are no longer coming in, but let's just try with the WhatsApp. Okay, so Eugene Mary from Ishari. Good afternoon, VOP. Truly the voice of the people. My joy is that history has been restored in our school curriculum. It's obvious why they abolished history and the part that those who initiated it comes from. First, they had hidden agenda. Secondly, they intend to drag every part of the country to their level of unprogressiveness. Thank God that these rulers see the dastardly intention of this narrow-minded persons. The truth remains that nothing lasts forever. One day, sirs, the slaves will be free. You are truly a voice of the people. Thanks. Thank you so much. I salute you, gallantry, my gallant Lady Esther. How was your morale for this beautiful afternoon? Keep on to boost our morale over here. May God continue to bless the gallant management and staff at VOP FM always. Amen. Happy, wonderful weekend ahead to you all. Keep on flags flying. Gallantry, my gallant Lady Esther from OC Morale at 9th Brigade Military Barracks in Ikeja Cantonment. All right, OC will contribute to the conversation this afternoon. So send more messages. 0700 0817 1756 338. Okay, you can call that particular WhatsApp number. I think the 0700 number, I don't know what's going on, but the calls aren't coming in for now. So while that is ongoing, you can actually send us WhatsApp messages. Okay, my engineer just gave me another number that I think is preferable. So you can call this number 08036929933. Okay, let me call it again for you quietly, or rather gently. 08036929933. I'll call it out again. 08036929933. I think you can call that number. That's an alternative number to call since the 0700 is not going. So I'll call it out again. All right. I think we have a call now, thankfully. Good afternoon. How are you? Welcome to Matters. Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Prince Said, MD Cartoon Boy TV.
All right, Prince Said. Well done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
So, the issue of ethnic group in Nigeria, people from the east, people from the north, and the rest, and the west, and the rest. These are not the issue that we're supposed to be discussing now in this country. Now, Mr. President is trying his best to move the country forward. So many things are happening in this country. People are not looking at it. Our refineries are working now. The refineries are in the east. They are not in the north or in the west. The refineries in the east are really working now. And the tax reform bill is also coming up. And the local government autonomy, these are things the president is working on for Nigeria to start booming. You can see if Kano State bring out the budget of 5 billion for 2025, and Lagos budget is over 3 trillion. You can see the difference of the kind of work the president has done in Lagos State in terms of our revenue and building their revenue. So these are things Nigeria should consign on. The president told us that we are going to pass through these tests. That we are going to, there is nothing good will come without sacrifice.
Okay.
He said we are going to pass through this test, and Nigeria should bear it. So we know already that we are going to pass through this test. If you go
Right.
to other country like Ghana, for example, you will see a liter of fuel is 2,500 naira per liter.
All right. We get
But
you,
now-
actually, sir. We really get you. The situation, what made me, or rather, what made us decide to factualize things, to bring out the facts, is a certain individual that has influence and following put up a tweet to create a certain narrative to heat up the polity further. Already, the polity
Yes,
is
that is
tense,
why
and it's
that is
wrong.
why I'm saying this.
And it's
It's
very
wrong.
wrong. It's dangerous, actually. And he's not in this country. He's outside the country. So what if whatever it is that you tweet, what if it causes something else? Your
You know,
family safe outside
the
here.
problem we are having now in this country are Nigerians in diaspora. They want to be there. They want to cause war in Nigeria because they knew they are not in Nigeria. So they are always free to say anything that can cause problem in this country. So we should make sure we should avoid those kind of tweet, and we should avoid those kind of people.
Exactly.
If I see
Exactly.
someone saying things that is wrong about the country, you unfollow that person
Exactly.
immediately
Exactly.
to secure the peace and unity of this country.
Exactly.
For us to grow, we need peace, we need unity. As
Exactly.
our founding fathers has put us together.
Exactly. What is unfortunate is that some officials. All right.
The president
thank you.
went to Enugu to
Yeah.
preach peace.
Peace. All
The
right.
president
thank you.
went to Enugu to
Yeah.
preach peace,
Peace.
and put more project there.
All right. Thank you so much. We need to take more calls. All right. I sincerely
Thank you
do
so much. I'm
appreciate
Cartoon
you.
Boy TV.
All right,
Thank
well
you
done,
so much.
Cartoon Boy TV. Well done. All right, you can hear. Let's have such minds, but again, let us also make sure that the facts is actually out there and not allow ourselves to be distracted by elements of division. Okay. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to Matters. Please kindly turn down what you're listening to. Turn down the volume, please. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
I can hear you. All right, sir.
I'm calling from Oshodi, Sona.
Okay. Your name?
The young man that is saying that the government, the refinery is working. As the government bring down the fuel pump price down, please, they should ask that young man.
Well, the
Things
man
are
wants us to
working
be
fine.
hopeful and positive. So he said, well, let's look at the good things that is being done by the president so that we cannot allow certain distractions to divide us.
They should go and look for what they should do. Things are not working fine. Nigeria are suffering. All these things that we are saying, we don't need it. What we need is good government. We are suffering. Seriously suffering. Nigeria, we are suffering. The hardship is too much. Building refinery that we have 3 refineries that is working. We are buying petrol with 1,000 naira per liter. When the government was on power, did he meet the price of petrol in that position? They should ask him. We are complaining that the refinery is not working. Now we have 3 refineries that is working. Why is the fuel price is up? Things in market, we cannot buy anything in the market. They should please ask him. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. 07, or rather, not 0700. So call this number 080 3692 9933. 080 3692 9933. Okay. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to Martyrs. How are you?
Good afternoon, my sister.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Roya, calling from Ireland.
All right. Well done. Thank you. We're on the island.
Okay, Idumota, Lagos Island.
Okay, Lagos Island. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm very happy for this discussion we're having today.
Okay.
It's something that we our leaders, they're supposed to, because anytime they want to talk about anything concerning this Biafra war, people don't even want to hear about it. But it's something that they're supposed to, make it a compulsory for every children that are growing up this time around this youth to understand exactly what is going on, what
Okay.
exactly caused this problem. So all those things, if they review all everything, they will know where the problem comes from and try to make sure that at least they stop it. Because this issue of ethnic and hatred is much, and it's something that are causing the same problem now. okay, look at that 2023 election. Somebody will wake up and say that this certain tribe will not come out to come and vote, to come and come and exercise their civic right. Is it right? All those things is something that, assuming that also all this certain tribe now raise up and say, okay, now we are coming out. Whatever that's going to happen, let it happen. Is it not going to bring the same problem that we have been facing before that caused the problem? I never see where all those certain tribes, those tribes that are even pointing at any country they went to and cause problem. You can't see them cause problem in any country. No, rather, they went to that country. You see them in full force.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we need to take more calls, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 080-3692-9933. All right, call this number. The 0700 has issues, so call this number 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Martyrs. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon, Esther.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
My name is Emmanuel, calling from Ogun State.
From Ogun State. Wow, Emmanuel, I am happy you're calling. Thank you so much. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I listened to the interview by that soundtrack you played, that man that was interviewed, that soldier.
Yes.
But I want to kind of disagree with him. I don't want to call that a revolution. It was a coup. Quite all right.
All right.
Yes, but it was not an Igbo coup. I'm from the east. Let me say south or from the east before they call us east. So I would have being on the side of the eastern, but I don't want to be biased.
Okay.
It was not an Igbo coup per se. It was not an Igbo coup, but the problem is that why was people from the other tribes, the northerners, from the, I remember,
Southwest as well.
I was a baby, but my father told me, Kotiebo from the Midwest, then some other from the West too. Some people were killed, but no Igbo was killed. That was what angered the northerners. But having said that, it was wrong for the northerners to start killing common Igbo man on the street. It was not the cause of the coup that made it worse. We went to Aburi to go and sign a military agreement, resource control, give Iransi state burial, and also to put soldiers on the street that to make sure Igbos are not killed again. Government agreed in Ghana, then he came back to Nigeria and now disagreed again, which made him to be a liar. So for me, I don't even respect Government. Government is number one cause of the coup. So I also blame the Igbo soldiers for killing people that don't call Omokri. I don't know.
Yes, Reno Omokri.
That man should be discouraged. In fact, if he's in Nigeria, he should be arrested.
He's not in Nigeria. That's the problem. The Nigerians called the DSS to sanction him. He's not in the country.
Yes. Why should we bring up this?
And you needed to see the comments and
rubbish.
the followership and those that agreed with him. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous precedent.
Whatever happened in the past, I blame everybody, including Gowan, including all those people. I don't want to blame any side. We have forgotten about that. That man should bring out that type of thing now. In fact, anytime he comes to this country, should be arrested. You don't need all those rubbish now.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Thank you for calling. All right. 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. That's the number to call. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Martyrs. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is Godwin.
Godwin. Okay, location, please, Godwin.
I'm calling from Ijedodo.
Ijesha Tedo.
Ijedodo.
I'm sorry, where is that? Is it in Lagos?
Yes, Ijedodo.
Okay, go ahead, please. I'm sorry, I haven't never been there before.
Okay. Is it this issue that you are discussing? If you like, talk from morning till night. These people know what they are doing. So that man is know what they are doing. Do you hear any government condemn this?
That's the thing. Nobody in government condemned it.
Nobody in government condemn it. So they know what they are doing. What has happened. People need to move forward. Now somebody will not come and tell us that the refinery is working, this one is working. Can we chop the local government autonomy? The local government autonomy, how many streets are they do? Where I'm living now, you can't pass here.
No, they said from February they'll start getting direct allocation from the federal government to the local government.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a great achievement with this administration having to accomplish that.
We can't see as an achievement until we start our streets still working very well.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Hello, good afternoon, Mandred in Kem. How are you?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Good. You see, I'm fine. My name is Babu. I'm calling
Babu.
from Oshodi.
All right, Papa.
Good. I don't know what actually prompted this war of thing. Whatever the man has said, let it be to him. Let us move ahead and forget about what is happening. Look at what is happening in Ondo State. Election tomorrow. PDP clearing off for APC to be there. You can imagine what is happening in this good Nigeria. I won't call it a bad Nigeria. Good Nigeria. Talk of positive things. The war started in my front. In front of me like this. So I know what I'm talking. If you talk Igbo is the cause of the fight, which Igbo? Okay, let us do the mathematics. How many Igbos came out for the coup? How many Yorubas came out? How many Hausas came out? Can 3 Igbos form a coup? These are the questions we asked. But forget all these, I don't know what to call it. This is not what we should be discussing now, please. Let's know how to push this country forward.
Thank you very
There's
much, Papa.
hunger in the country.
Exactly.
So many things.
But sometimes when narratives are put out there, we need to correct the narrative, how it fly. All right, that's basically why this conversation occurred today. I wanted to make sure that the narrative is cleared. There's a factual representation of what transpired and not a biased representation of a certain element for whatever agenda. That's the clarification that I wanted us to discuss on matters today. Okay. Thank you, Babu. Thank you so much. Let me take some WhatsApp messages right about now. We have messages coming in. So for now, I'll just pause on the calls. Hello, Esther. Is Delta part of Southeast? When it comes to this type of issues, they will tell you Delta is Igbo, but other issues, Delta is not part of Igbo. So how can someone from Delta be an Igbo man? Charles from Festac. All right, good afternoon, VOP. Please help me ask that man who is he. He must be an APC man. Nothing has happened in APC. Full stop. Hi, good afternoon, Esther. My name is Prof. Joe from Shasha. I think Reno Omokri is fading away since he's jobless, so he is trying every possible means to be relevant. How can a well-meaningful person in this country be thinking of causing chaos with the current situation of things? Please let's ignore him and focus on how to make Nigeria great again. Thank you. Well done. Good afternoon, ma. I'm Chimezium from Ijesha Tedo. Why should we be celebrating that history is being restored in our schools? Never forget, the Ministry of Education might choose the topics that are to be taught in this particular subject. Who is answering the question of why was it removed in the first place? Thank you, ma'am. All right. Good afternoon, Esther. Please tell that man speaking that the refineries are not in the east but in south, where it should be, as oil producing states. What is the benefit of the refinery if you can't fuel? If I cannot buy fuel, families go to beg on empty stomach. APC is failing every day, Esther. Biggie from Comfort Obo Kirikiri Town. All right, Biggie. VOP, I'm not happy about the way some listeners usually challenge either the anchor of the program or the analyst. Can you imagine Dio seriously accuse Mr. Jude of doing eye service? Esther, where is Promise? Don't you think we deserve to know where she is, like we always asked Mr. Ononaga about where is our president? Esther, you lied to us on Monday that Promise will resume on Tuesday. Till now, we have not. Oh, I think you're referring to Precious, not Promise. Precious is indisposed. She's not feeling too well, and we thought that in a few couple of days she would have been able to return, but she's resting up now. I hope that by Monday she will resume. All right, thank you. Good day, VOP. And Esther, please, can you read my comment, or is it not relevant? Thanks. Okay. Isaac, I have read your message. Okay, fine. Let me start it again. Let me read it again. Good day, VOP. Every coup in Nigeria since independence had been celebrated except February 13, 1976, that involved the killing of General Murtala Mohammed. But the problem is that the corruption in Nigeria is going higher every day. The corruption now is more higher than then. All this military coup has done more harm than good. If Nigeria could allow to manage itself without interruption of military, Nigeria would have gotten it better through regional government. It's the military who turned Nigeria to a unitary system of government that is benefiting our politicians today. Elder Isaac from Idimu. Elder Isaac, I have read your comment. All right, it wasn't deliberate. Good afternoon, Esther Machuku. There's a Yoruba adage that says, if a child has not held firmly an axe, he couldn't ask for the explanation of the death of his father. And I like the comment of the earlier caller that says they should focus on 2027. That is the meaning of my proverb. We shouldn't bring about what would jeopardize the chances of the Southeast, please. Because why? We have tried other tribes. We have not moved on from one place. So let us try other tribes. What Igbo people need now is how to move forward. Attain the number one seat. That is when you can be able to correct some of the wrong narrative in the past. I felt the pain of Igbo people during the Biafran War, but there's nothing anybody can do for now. Emulate Peter Obi. He knew what he wanted, but some people will say he's too slow. Not really, please. Pray for him to be there. Mr. Ugumbi from Idimu. Well done, Mr. Ugumbi. Good afternoon, Esther. Let DSS go and arrest Omokri because he wants to cause problem in Nigeria. Well, Omokri no in Nigeria, unfortunately. Esther, good afternoon. Anybody telling you that Tinubu is working is just deceiving himself. How much is a liter of fuel before he took power from Buhari that destroyed Nigeria? Anna Paul from Coca. The president said he's working and he believes that more of his policy implementation will yield positive results. So let's be hopeful. This is Mommy Madam Florence from Ijibo. This hatred started since APC lost Lagos State to Labour Party and it was attributed to the Igbos. All right. The president is okay. I'm not going to read this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Esther, good afternoon. People like Reno Omokri should be arrested as Simon, who are the Nigerians are fighting one another. How about all problems that Uluomo caused during 2023 election? And he's working freely in this Nigeria. Chairman from Agbara. Afternoon, Esther. There is a saying. Okay, where? Okay, afternoon, Esther. If you listen to the last interview you played, what instigated the coup was because of corruption, electoral rigging, injustice. All that happened then is what is happening now. Where you have election rigging, empowered by cash and carry INEC and judiciary, also Igbos and some other ethnic groups were intimidated in Lagos, telling them not to vote, all because Obi won Lagos. Remember, MT Oluwon was Iya Chukwudi scenario. Also, Obasa, Oba of Lagos, gave intimidating remarks on the Igbos. Also, people were not allowed to vote in Lagos using Agbaros. Once they see that you want to vote against APC, they lock your gates, harass voters on the polling booth. Journalists too were intimidated. So it's this government in power in Abuja and in Lagos that is creating this ethnic and religious tension, all because of election gains. Nigerians have lived cohesively until now. It's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Truly, there was a country. Dio from Lagos. All right, Dio, well done. Afternoon. Okay, good afternoon, Esther. Thank you for this topic. If you overlook comment by Reno Omokri, it will turn into an ocean and then consume the nation. Joseph. All right. Let's take a few more calls. We'll soon wrap up the program. Just one more call. 0803692 number. All right, so that next time you can easily call in case the 0700 number is not going through. All right, it's an end to Martyrs today. My name is Esther Nwachukwu. Follow me on Instagram at Esther Nwaz, that's ESTANWAZ, and on Facebook Esther Nwachukwu, and YouTube is at Estic Media, that's ESTIQMEDIA. All right, and of course a VOP across all social media platforms. Make sure that you stay tuned. We have fun house time coming up with Walkie Talkie and MC Chicks. Afterwards, you have sports with Kizzy K. And then obviously the news at 6 with me. And at 7 o'clock, we have the evening rush. I will also be anchoring